Today on the Geek Group, the war room for your toilet and what you've been taught wrong your whole life. Hi there guys, I'm Chris Bowden and welcome to the Geek Group. I'm here today with Paul and we're at the City of Grand Rapids Environmental Services Department, which is like the $5 name for the wastewater treatment plant.
It is. It is. Thank you, Chris.
Thank you for having us. Now, I've had it wrong. My whole life I was taught wrong. I was taught that, like, if a bottle of pills gets a year old, you flush it down the toilet. That's what you're supposed to do.
Old technology, Chris.
So apparently now there's drugs in the environment.
Yes. What happens is when people flush their toilets with their drugs, it ends up here, and from there it ends up into the river, which ends up into Lake Michigan, which ends up back into the drinking water. So it's the hydrological cycle.
Don't you guys like filter all that stuff out though? Isn't that what wastewater? It's what this place is for.
Well, wastewater plants aren't specifically designed to remove the chemical compounds. You know, they're pretty high tech type of drugs that we're using now, and
but there can't be that much. I mean, it's got to be just a little tiny bit. I mean, I might flush a bottle of pills down the toilet every 2 or 3 years. So.
Well, times that by 2 million people, and you get a lot. Even though the tests reveal that you'd have to drink 150 million gallons of water to get the same amount of taking a ibuprofen pill, but it's still there.
It adds up.
It does add up.
And they've been collecting these now, and like in the first day they did 6,600 pounds, so it really does add up fast.
Those are the one-day events, which are great. Here's a permanent program for the residents of West Michigan. And it's all in the participating pharmacies at our partnerships.
So this is West Michigan Take Back Meds is the name of the program.
Correct, yes.
And the idea is don't flush this stuff down the toilet.
Correct.
Can you take me through what this is here?
Well, it's a partnership with surrounding communities in western Michigan. And we have a bunch of pharmacies signed up as far as to allow the residents to bring them their unwanted, expired medicines.
This is all over West Michigan. It isn't just Grand Rapids. It's the whole area.
That is correct.
But it's not every pharmacy.
It is not every pharmacy. They do have window decals and they do display a placard.
So. But like it's all the D&W ones, the Spartan stores,
Walgreens.
Family Fair, Walgreens. So there's a lot of them. It's not just like 1 or 2 pharmacies.
No, it's a lot of independent ones also in Grand Rapids. And the ones that aren't into our program also have another program, which they do accept the pharmaceuticals. So, it's a good thing that the pharmacies are realizing that they have to do something about the environment. About the unwanted meds.
What it is you basically, like your old medications and stuff, and it can be anything. It can be like prescription meds or over-the-counter stuff, pet stuff, vitamins, lotions, liquid medicine, solids, everything.
Correct.
All the outdated stuff that people don't want anymore. They look for these.
Yes. In fact, it is listed on brochures and things like that that are available at the pharmacies. One of the things that we do not accept is controlled substances. Those we have drop boxes at all the local law enforcement agencies, and it's an anonymous deposit. So they can walk in there and deposit it.
So like if you find something in your kid's room and you want to get rid of that, don't flush it down the toilet, take it to the police station, and they're not going to bug you about it. Just cool.
Correct. And, one of the things is, we do take care of the environment. That's our main job here.
Yeah.
But also another benefit of the pharmaceutical take-back is the drug abuse problem. And
that's a big thing.
That is a big thing for high school kids or school kids and, the peer pressure. And
we're seeing a lot of that with, because we do, talks for schools and that, and we're seeing a lot more with the kids that are abusing prescription drugs that they're getting at home.
Well, they think it's safe, because it's manufactured. Right.
It's a proper from Bayer or Pfizer or whatever. It's totally safe, and I'll just take a couple of these Adderall and they're fun. We're seeing a lot of that.
Yes, we're a medicated society. There's no doubt about that, and this is one of the ways that we can take care of our part as far as environmental and responsible.
Now, how is this connected with you guys? This is did you start this?
Actually, it's about a 3-year-old project where we started doing some investigative work, and recently, President Obama signed a law that says it's okay for us to take back, because before, with the reverse distributor laws, it wasn't possible. So
it was against the law for you to do environmental cleanup stuff.
With as far as the reverse the medicine, because there's a closed because there's a closed loop as far as from the distributor to the pharmacist to the patient, and that circle could not be broken. Right?
So they had to change the law in order for
Yes.
this to happen.
That is correct.
Okay.
That is correct.
What else should we know? What do you want everybody in the world to know about this?
Well, it's a no-cost program, and they're located all around West Michigan.
Is there a place people can look, like on the web or something, to find information like where to go?
Yes, it's www.wmtakebackmeds.org,
Okay.
and it lists all the pharmacies and what we accept and what we don't accept. One of the big things that we're really proud of is as far as the partnership and coalition between West Michigan, Kent County, the city of Wyoming, North Kent Sewer Authority, the Grand Rapids wastewater plant. It seems like everybody's pulling together and really doing a job on this thing. And
Do you
it's
have
a
any kind of
great-
statistics as to how much they've gathered, like through these so far, or is
Well,
this too new? They haven't done
we've
it?
kicked off the program. Actually, December 1st, we started distributing the buckets.
Oh, so this
And-
is like a day old.
Yes.
This is brand new.
Exactly,
Oh,
exactly.
Wow. Okay.
Now, Wyoming, Michigan, Dave Ostendi, he did start a YMEDS program, and it was successful, and so he's sort of the leading edge there, and so he was on our panel as far as to develop this program. And YMEDS has now joined the program here, West Michigan Take Back Meds, and so we're all working as one big group and do some good things,
Well,
hopefully.
that's cool. So the basics of it is, don't throw drugs down the drain anymore.
Correct.
And there's a lot of
correct.
other
Or in
things
the
you shouldn't
trash.
flush down the toilet,
Or
but-
right, or in the trash, because what happens is, people, we told them at first, do not, flush them. Or, well,
So
we
they
told
said-
them flush them, and then we said, don't flush them, and then we says, well, put them in the trash, and what happens now is at the landfills, they're clay liner landfills, and
Yeah.
so all the trash goes in there along with meds, and so the leachate that gets pumped out of there ends up here. And so,
So
we
it still comes back to the same
right,
place
right,
anyway.
and so
Okay.
we still get it now.
So don't throw drugs in the trash.
Correct,
Don't throw drugs down the drain.
correct.
Old medications. Look for one of these
Yes.
at a participating pharmacy, and they can find them on the website.
Yes, on
and
the
there's
website.
a lot of them out there.
There is.
But
there
look
is.
for this. These are the things. These are the buckets.
Yes.
And they can look for these, and they can drop them off here, and it's totally cool. And where do they go from here?
From here, we go ahead and take them over to the waste to energy incinerator, which is
Oh, they torch
located
'em.
just on the street, right?
Yeah.
So they are all taken care of as
That's
far
cool.
as yes.
And if you want to learn all about the waste to energy incinerator, we're doing a video on that one upcoming soon. So keep an eye out for that. Well, I want to thank you, sir,
Thank you, Chris.
for
Thank
teaching
you.
us all about this and changing my entire way of thinking for my lifetime. It's always been you flush old pills down the toilet. It's a thing. I didn't know. I had it wrong all this time.
It's a good thing to do.
Yeah. I'm Chris Bowden with the Geek Group. This is where you say, and I'm Paul with the City of
And I'm
Grand
Paul
Rapids.
with the City of Grand Rapids.
And
Thank
we'll
you.
see you next time. Have fun.
All right.
This video was made possible by a grant from the Future Girl Foundation.
This video was made possible by thousands of private donations from members and viewers like you. Please visit thegeekgroup.org for more information on how you can donate and become a part of our dreams of Avalon.